But oh shit! And it's cold. And it's cold. Are you happy? Woo!
This is a world.
This is a world premiere.
This is a world.
We're just in Whole Foods now and we're just grabbing some, we saw a recipe and I can't even remember. Who was the person whose recipe it was?
Last name So. I'll have to look right now.
And just about 1 tablespoon of peanuts crushed.
So it's saying that
Place 1 sheet of
So it's
seaweed
Joanna
and
So's
1
recipe, and she says that we need sweet turnips, but all I see is like regular turnips. Maybe let's get one regular turnip, because if they don't work out,
I mean, are these both
no, just get the bigger one.
both the same, right?
So this is jicama, and I think we're gonna get some jicama as kind of like in case the regular turnips don't work out. So the recipe calls for peanuts, so we're getting these peanuts. They're not the cheapest peanuts ever, but they're probably, if we could find some in the shell, that would probably be the better bet to get. Alright, so we were looking at this. I think we're gonna end up getting these, like this mung bean. There's these kind of rice noodle-y things, these mung bean pasta noodles, just because they didn't really have the they didn't have the spring roll wraps that were kind of the right ones, and so we figured these are just going to be really easy to work with, so we're going to get these instead.
About finding your luck.
Ethan, do you think I'm mean?
Do I think Reggie's mean?
Do you think I'm mean? Because I think like I put on such a nice face, and I think people have an impression of me as being like a really nice person. But I think I'm a bitch. I think I'm a snarky. I think I'm pretty. I don't know. I don't take a lot of crap.
That is true. I will agree with you. Don't take a lot of crap. I don't think you're necessarily mean. I think you know how to get what you want out of people.
Damn, that sounds ice cold. That sounds colder than that water that you were in this morning.
What water?
That water that you were in this morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They already saw it.
You talking about the Detroit River?
The Detroit
How it froze
River.
over with ice?
You know, I think that's illegal, and I think that showing that video, they might actually come and arrest you.
They might.
I don't care though. I think you have to be kind of a radical. You just ran that light.
Yeah, I did.
The light's red.
This is Detroit. We're in Detroit.
No.
Is it red? Look at what
The
color
light is red.
What color is that light right there?
It's red.
For as far as I know, that light is off, and I have the freedom to go whenever traffic clears.
You know, you can call it the freedom to go. I don't know if that would be necessarily.
But is the light on or
Your
off?
radio is killing us. Your radio is killing
Look,
us.
is the light on or off though?
The light is off, but
The
I
light-
think that
okay, then
I think because the other traffic light is working for the people coming the other way, it's probably best for us if you keep it chill and not mess us up. This is so funny because people can watch all of these videos and put them all together and figure out where I live
Yeah, they could.
and come and like.
How does it make you feel?
You know what? Because there's some people out there that I'm really questioning. I'm really questioning whether I even want them to know that I exist as a person. You know, and I don't want to make assumptions about anybody, but some of the things people say, if in any way they were willing to stand by the things that they say with actions, I'd be in trouble. I think. I don't know. I'm not worried about it.
Where did we get lucky?
So we just saw somebody get snatched by the state federal officer.
Yeah, so apparently the cop car was it pulled over the car behind me. So
For speeding.
So if I was in front of him,
If he was in front of you.
but if I was in front of him and I was speeding, and he was behind me and he was speeding, I guess I'm just lucky he took the fall for me, because it was usually the leader's fault. But what happened there? Also gonna run this red light.
He's the worst driver. You're the worst. You're the worst.
And I just pray that other people in front of me, behind me, will just take the fall for me.
I know, but I
hope that has nothing to do.
I'm trying to, I feel like I have other things that I want to do. I'm not trying to get in a car accident.
No.
Look out, there's a car coming through.
And blew a stop sign. This is Detroit. I know how to drive in Detroit. I'm very fortunate with the way that I drive in Detroit.
Okay.
And I'm going to teach you the ropes.
So you're a pro, even though you're from Wyandotte. We're chopping this stuff up. As you can tell, I'm like chopping on carrots as I go, because they're delicious.
More of a cucumber guy myself.
Okay. So, and this meal, this just happens to be a raw dish. We're not like keeping 100% raw. It just happened to be a raw dish, and it looked really delicious. So we're gonna have it. This is our lunch today. It's a little late for lunch, but we're having it. Okay. So we also got these mung bean pasta, which we thought would be really delicious in a wrap. So, but you know, there's no stove. I mean, there's a stove over there in that corner. It's not hooked up to anything, but there's no stove. Like, you know, it's all basically kind of like a raw setup here. There is a microwave, so I'm like microwaving some water, and then there's like a dehydrator. So, and then like this little crock pot. So it's not really set up even really for cooking here, which is not the best. Whatever. So, but we're gonna figure out how to make these. We'll figure out how to make these. Whatever.
Just because nobody see what
All right, so we just put together all these ingredients. So we got this nori here. We got corn. We got crushed peanuts. We got jicama. We used the jicama instead of the turnips, and then carrot, obviously, and then some cucumber. And then instead of the spring roll wraps, we're gonna use this rice noodle somehow, and then we got this, just like this Whole Foods brand peanut sauce, and that's probably going to be really tasty.
All right, let's like this. Oh, these look so good.
I'm kind of going to town here. Oh my God, then you get down into it.
You can roll a blunt.
I don't
You
even know
can
what you're
roll
talking
a
about.
sushi roll.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's a little joke. So they're like this, and then what you do is you take a wet knife and do it. Just gotta keep wetting it. It's breaking. It's okay. Most likely we'll just end up eating it like a sandwich, to be honest. This is probably like the best way to do it, just like this. Oh, look at that.